Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to do the 50 facts about me tag, and as much as I want to ramble and give this crazy introduction, I'll just go ahead and get straight into it, and let's see if I can make this video under 20 minutes. Hat is, I'm not gonna say because I'm from Louisiana, and me wearing this hat is atrocious, but I like the way it looks. Adidas hoodie. Alright, here we go. 50 facts about me. So I didn't actually count what I wrote out to make sure that it was 50, but I hope it is. I'll go back and rewatch this, and if it's not 50, then I'll add the rest of the facts into the description box. Okay, I am 24 years old. My birthday is November 14th, so my 25th birthday is coming up very soon. I am 5'4.5". I do get asked my height a lot because I feel like I appear taller in videos, and when people see me in person, they're like, "You're shorter than we thought you were." And also, I love wearing high heels. This isn't a fact. I love wearing really high heels, so that usually makes me look and appear more taller than I actually am. I am black. I get asked this a lot. I'm not mixed with anything. My parents are black. My dad is black. My mom's black. Everyone in my family is black. But my great grandmother was mixed with Indian. So, yeah, I'm not East African, Ethiopian, Dominican. People always ask me and assume I can speak Spanish, but no, I'm not mixed with anything. Okay, I am an only child. My favorite color is yellow. I'm looking at my list, you guys. I'm addicted to the list thing now. I take back everything I said about not loving it. This is like the best thing ever. I have a serious fear of snakes. I am absolutely terrified of snakes. I hate snakes. I was born in Texas, but I was raised in Louisiana. I don't know, I guess I'll put my weight on here. I think I've said it in a previous video. I am 124 pounds, but it fluctuates. It goes up and down. I'm trying to build up a little more muscle now that I've lost weight, so I'm hoping to get to like 130. That's kind of my goal weight. Let's see, I went to school in Louisiana. I went to a private Christian school, and I was there from K4 until high school. I stayed in the exact same school my entire life. Never switched schools. Receiving mail. I was asked if I would ever open up a P.O. box for my subscribers. If I hit 10,000 followers, which is like, that was my end game. Whenever I first started YouTube, that was the number that I thought was like mind-boggling if I ever got to 10,000 followers, and I'm halfway there. So if I ever get to 10K, then I will open up a P.O. box, but until then, I just kind of think it's like too extra to do it. Let's see. I'm obsessed, like on another level obsessed with Beyonce and Rihanna. I love both of them equally. Well, I love Beyonce a little bit more. But I love both of them for different reasons. People are like, you can't be a part of the Hive and be Rihanna and Navy. You absolutely can. Get you a girl that does both. But yeah, I love them both, and it's like another level of obsession with those two ladies. I think that they are amazing individuals. My username @TheAshleyBanks that I use on my Twitter, my Instagram, my Snapchat, pretty much all my social media was a nickname that was given to me by my friend in college. So it was like I looked like Ashley Banks off the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and ironically, before that was even known, I actually was named after Ashley. My dad named me after Ashley off Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So the Ashley Banks is not my real last name, but it's just like a nickname that has always stuck with me. And that's why I use it, plus I like it. I'm blind. I have my contacts in now, but I have astigmatism. I was born with it. Nothing I can do about that. So my vision when my contacts and my glasses are not in is horrible. I can't see. I would love to get LASIK one day, but I just haven't. I mean, I can't afford it yet, but eventually I want to get LASIK. Alright, I've never broken a bone in my body in my entire life. I actually hate the dentist and the doctor. I'm one of those typical people that's like, oh, I don't want to go for anything. I do all these things to try to prevent myself from ever getting sick, but I usually get like a summer cold and then a cold when winter starts that won't go away for like 2 weeks. But I hate going to the doctor for any type of reason. I've never been to the ER, nothing like that. Trying to just roll through it. Okay, music in the car. I wrote this on here specifically because of my snaps. I listen to my music like as far up as it will go in my Jeep. Anytime I'm home, anytime I'm in someone else's car and I'm like the person that gets to pick, I am like into the music. We are dancing, we are singing, we are getting it. I love music. I love everything about it. I feel like it's so liberating. It's just so, I'm just so into it. Me at a concert is like, like the ultimate, like, oh, just so, I love being at concerts and like not having my phone or even snapping it or anything and just like screaming the words to the lyrics and seeing my favorite artists. I just love, concerts are like the best thing ever. But I'm heavy on music. I have considered opening up my playlist, or like making a playlist of songs that inspire me, songs that I work out to, songs that I listen to when I'm like in a bad mood or like in a funk type thing. I might share those in another video. But yes, I'm a huge, like huge music and concert lover. Okay, I said that already. Where am I? I'm very strong-willed. I thought I would add this just because it just seemed like a fact I needed you guys to know, especially my newer subscribers. I'm very strong-willed and I have really strong opinions when it comes to anything. If I believe in something, I believe in it 10,000%. I love hearing other people's opinions and views, and like anytime any religious conversations or like politics or just anything, I just love like hearing another perspective, but that never sways me of what I believe in. So I'm very strong-willed. I'm very opinionated. I am a feminist. I'm not going to go into detail in this video, it's just a fact, but I also get asked about my religious views. I am a Christian. I was raised Baptist my entire life. I've always been taught to believe in Christianity, and it is something very near and dear to my heart. And I also practice Buddhism. So for those of you who kind of are Buddhists or like know about like the meditation thing and like the universe, like me and Hunter have these conversations all the time, but if you understand Buddhism and like what it actually is, then you won't be like, how are you a Christian but you believe in Buddhist? Because it's not contradictory. I don't worship Buddha. But if you ever look into what it actually is, it's a very enlightening. So I am a Christian and I do practice Buddhism and meditation. I love roller coasters. Okay, I'm like an adrenaline junkie. I love them, but I hate them. It's the weirdest thing. This is actually a love-hate relationship type thing for me. I have been on some crazy roller coasters, and it was only recently that I went to where was it? We had gone to Universal Studios, and I was just, ever since that day, I was like, ooh, I love me a good roller coaster. I don't like the ones that take you up slowly and then randomly drop you down, because I hate being surprised when it comes to stuff like that. But the ones that you can see it coming, it's just that adrenaline rush, and after you finish a roller coaster, you just feel like you can conquer the world, like you can literally do anything. So I'm a huge fan of roller coasters. And I don't know, I like the fair's coming around, so I know I'm going to be at the fair probably riding all the rides if I can. I know I can't convince my aunt to get on one though, because she hates that kind of stuff. My very first time flying ever that I was on an airplane was in high school, and it was on our junior class trip. We went, oh no, I take that back. We were in a bus the whole time. When was the first time I was on a plane? Okay, so rewind. The first time I was on a plane was actually, I think I was like 7 or 8, and it was a crop duster. It wasn't a real plane, and it was, me and my aunt were going from Shreveport to California to see my aunt who was gonna have an operation. We stayed up there, and I stayed for like, got to stay out of school for like 2 weeks. It was awesome. But yeah, that was my very first time on a plane, and I don't really remember it, so I can't really give details on it. But even from that didn't like spark my interest in becoming a flight attendant or anything. That was just my first time on there. My favorite food, ooh, hard, tough, because you guys know I love wings, but even more so than wings, I love home cooked food. I just consider that a category, like anything that's made at home: macaroni and cheese, turkey and dressing, greens, peas, rice and gravy, oxtails. Yes, I eat oxtails. People, like, if I listed all the stuff I actually ate, people would be like, what? I don't eat, like, I am country, but it's like I don't eat raccoons or like roadkill, y'all. It's just, there are things that you eat in the country that people don't, or they're like, that's not normal. Like pork skins, or every time I go to the gas station and I'm on a road trip, I always get that. That's, to me, that's so normal, but to other people, they're like, that's disgusting. So pizza, I do like pizza, Italian food. I am starting to like Thai food a little bit more than usual. I'm trying to get into sushi, but I'm not deep into it. I love shrimp tempura though. Chinese food is so good. Oh my gosh, Chinese food is so good. But I just like food in general. I'm not a foodie in the official sense, but I'm trying to be one more. So Yeah, I just like all kinds of food. I can't just list every kind of food I like. I get asked, is my hair real? Yes, this is my real hair. I have cut it several times throughout my life. There was a time where I pulled it all to the side and taken scissors and cut it at an angle. Then my aunt had to cut it even shorter. My hair was like right here. It grows back. I would never just cut it off just because, but I don't feel like dependent on it or connected to it. It doesn't define me. I do like my hair. I bleached underneath before. I don't know what I was thinking. It stripped my roots. I had to cut that off. I've gotten weave before, and I do like weave because weave is so easy and you don't have to maintain it as much. However, I don't really have a preference of weave or natural hair. I think because of the type of person I am and what I believe, I don't think that one is like better than the other or worse than the other. Like some guys especially are like, girls that wear weave, that's fake, and girls that wear makeup, that's fake. I don't for a second believe that. If you choose to wear weave and if you choose to wear makeup, do it by all means. If something makes you feel good, do it. Like, it doesn't come with any attachments. It's just something extra that you've added because you like it. And I'm all for doing things because you like them, not because you're doing it for someone else or someone tells you to. So yeah, I do like natural hair and weave, and I don't have a preference. I hate driving over 2 hours. I own a Jeep, Jeep Liberty, but I'm about to get a Jeep Rubicon. I will have a Jeep for my entire life, and then when I'm like senior mama status and like that girl living the life, then I want to upgrade to the Benzes. Oh my god, they're so nice. The matte black Benzes, my heart just like skipped a beat. Like those cars, they're not cars, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Did not mean to disrespect the people. If you have a Jeep, you refer to your Jeep as a Jeep. If you have a car, you say car. If you have an SUV, you say SUV, or truck. You don't call a Jeep a car. Like it's a Jeep. So it's on another level. I love it. Samantha Marie is the reason why I started my YouTube channel. It used to be called The Fashion Bank, and I thought I was going to do a channel specifically on fashion and get on here and dabble into it. But I really am not deep into the fashion world in the sense of I like dress up every day and do my hair and makeup and all that. So gradually over time, once I saw that wasn't going to be the thing, I started just kind of doing tag videos, and I've gone back and privated quite a few of my old YouTube videos from when I was on here in 2013 and up to the point of where my channel changed from being the Fashion Bank to ThePrettyPassenger. So I have gone back and taken all those off, but I do still love the fashion world. But Samantha is the reason why I started my channel. I've always like loved British people. In my head, I'm like, oh, I wish I was British so bad. But she's the person who inspired me to finally make a channel. I love to read. I read a lot of books, especially science fiction books, dystopian society books on like where that have any kind of plot twist at the end, which normally turned out to be like murder mysteries or that type of book. I love all kinds of books. Ever since I was young, I've always read a lot. The Lemony Snicket series, that used to be my favorite, and of course Harry Potter. But like, yeah, I just read a lot in general, so my Kindle definitely gets that work. It does. I feel like I'm out of breath from trying to say this so fast. You guys, the clock's at 13 minutes down. I'm like, I'm determined to get this up in less than 20 minutes. So sorry if I'm speaking really fast. I'm very independent. I'm very much so. Just as an only child, and especially how I was raised, I've always been raised to be a go-getter. If you want something, to go after it. No is not an answer. You do what you have to do. You put in the work, and you will see results. So I'm definitely very independent, but that's not a bad thing. I also love horror movies. I love the Sci-Fi Channel in general. Those movies that are like Sharknado type, Predator, Alien. The worst, like Sharknado is up there. The worse the acting and the graphics and all that is in a sci-fi movie, the more I love it. Like, me and my family would sit through those terrible, terrible movies and just point everything out, and like, I like to think, oh, what would I do if I was put in that situation? I love those. Saw is actually one of my favorite series of movies, and it's a very like gory movie, but it's like the thought process behind it and the dirty cops and how everyone has this backstory. I just love that it's so detailed, and it's like the people that think of these videos or that think of these movies and put them out, it just blows my mind. Like, how do you even think of that? So that's one reason why I love like movies and books that end with plot twists. They're so good because it's just like the thought process behind it. I'm just so intrigued by it. Previous jobs. I'm not going to list off all of my previous jobs, but I have worked in retail. I worked in like this interior decorating place. I've worked in insurance, and I've worked at the library. So I've always had a job. Since I was 16, I've always like had a job, and just been told, if you want something extra, you keep asking me for McDonald's money, but you go make your own McDonald's money, and then you can get it as much as you want to. So just because of how I was raised, I've always had to like do things for myself, and if I really wanted something, you know, that wasn't necessarily needed, it was a want, not a need, then I needed money to go get it on my own. So yeah, I've always had jobs. British accents. I'm obsessed with British accents. Most of the vloggers that I do follow on here, and I believe you guys can see who I'm subscribed to, most of them are British. Samantha Marie, Zoella, It's My Ray Ray, she's not British. Alfie Days, Ben Brown, I can't think of everyone off the top of my head. It's not a very long list, but if you do want to see who I am subscribed to, I believe you can. It should be up on my page. If it's not, for some reason, comment down below, and I'll make sure I go in and like change the settings. Okay, I'm obsessed, sorry guys, my knees hurt. I'm obsessed with British, oh, I just said that, sorry. I'm obsessed with like videography. So that's another reason why I love horror movies, because they frustrate me so bad with the lighting, and in my head the vlogger in me is like, if you had shot it from this angle and done this instead of that, like it's just all these small things in movies that I nitpick out. And I don't like to watch movies twice normally, but when I'm watching a movie, I'm not just thinking about the storyline and where it's going. I'm like literally, it sounds so bizarre, but whatever. I'm literally like thinking of what I would have done if I was put in the situation. Like, what if they had done it from here instead of here, in any type of movie. And that's why I love American Horror Story. The way they shoot that series, I just find it so like, it's just so intriguing. And I'm not gonna, because I can talk about this forever, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I love videography, and I love the movie, like theatrical and cinematic aspect of what's going on behind the movie, and even TV shows and sitcoms, those kind of things. I always just look at how it's being shot too, not just what it's about. I feel like that was such a long answer. Sorry. I'm always cold. On to the next. I literally am always cold. I'm in my crash pad for the last time, actually. I figured I would record this 50 facts about me here. So this is my last night spending the night in this crash pad, and where am I going with that? Oh yeah, I'm always cold. It's freezing in here, that's why I have this hoodie on. But yeah, just always, I don't know. I'm that person who's like, can we turn the heat up? But I try to wait until someone else says that they're cold too before I change the temperature. But I always have hoodies, jackets, scarves, like long socks, always have that. Saint Laurent is one of my absolute favorite brands of fashion, but I don't own a single thing from that brand, so it's just, it pushes me, because I follow these sites, or these accounts on Instagram that have, you know, like beauty bloggers, fashion, you know, the celebrities, their outfits and stuff. I like following those accounts and getting inspiration, just because I'm like, that's where I want to be, that's what I'm pushing towards. I love designer clothes though. I also can collect snow globes and mugs. Not really much more to say about that, but yeah, I do have a little collection of that. Eventually, whenever I move and everything, I'm gonna like display it, and maybe I'll show it in a video or something. So yeah, I like that. November to January is my favorite time of the year, actually. Yeah, from November 1st, because Christmas starts earlier and earlier every year, but I like November for the simple fact that it's my birthday month. But it's like Christmas time starts as soon as Halloween is over. So the decorations, the snow globes, all the reindeer and Santa Claus, and that holiday spirit and gift giving and all that, that starts to me and as well as cuffing season. That starts on November 1st, so it's just like that sense of, oh my gosh, and especially my sense of like family, and like going home and seeing everyone for the holidays and getting home cooked meals and laughing and talking and drinking and whatever else with them. All that starts November 1st. So from that time to the New Year's, because everyone's like motivated to work out and make all these goals and plans and achieve everything, I feel like people are just really trying to better themselves the most during these months, so that's why I like them. Because I'm all for bettering yourself. Anything that helps you, I'm just like, do that. You do that. I can't swim, you guys know this. It's my biggest fear. It was the New Year's resolution that I did not complete. And when I went back and watched the video, I saw in the video I said I probably won't complete it. I'm so lame. I'm so scared of swimming. Like, I want to swim. It's the weirdest thing because I have such a strong desire to do it. However, I did nothing to achieve learning to swim. So maybe next year. Maybe next year I'll change that. We'll see. And I'm at 20 minutes, so I did make my goal. Sorry. I'm getting so many Snap messages. They keep popping up because we're hiring. Woo, exciting. How do I stay organized with my content on YouTube? This isn't really a fact, but I did want to include this on here. I write everything down. I have a planner, and I always have planners that I literally make notes of everything, keep literally, I've said this before. If I ever was to lose my planner, my whole life would burst into flames. I swear I wouldn't even know who I was anymore. I'm kidding and being sarcastic, but for real though, I have to write things down because I forget everything. So my planner literally has my YouTube schedule in it, family birthdays, phone numbers that I need, stuff that I'm supposed to do, and like I get so specific with things. So I rely heavily on my planner because without it, my life is in shambles. Dior asked me this. Who's my favorite girl in the world? Obviously she is. Like, Dior, you guys will probably see her comment down below. Go bother her. I don't know if she has any videos posted, but her name is Vlogging with Dior. She's one of my best friends. And a squad member, a faithful squad member, my date one since A1. I love her. So, there you go, girl. You're my favorite girl in the world. Not Beyonce, but you. My fashion inspirations, I would consider, I'm not going to answer this, but if you do go on my Instagram account, you will find all of the sites that I follow, and there's a lot on there, and that's where I go for fashion inspiration. Anytime I'm having a day where I'm like, sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no t-shirt on, I'll go on there and I'm like, I should dress cute. I should put a dress on today and not wear these sweatpants out in public. And I'm all for like dressing up and looking cute for yourself and not doing it for anybody. So every now and then I'll just like be extra and get all cute and dolled up for no reason. But what I need to start doing is posting pictures for the gram. I never did. I'm still not like this amazing selfie taker, and I always make the same face and put my eyebrows up and smile really big. But I need to learn how to like really work my angles. So we'll see. Okay, I love Nutella and honey, and I literally, guys, it's sick. It's sickening. I carry a jar. It's not in here. I carry a jar of Nutella with me on trips, and I literally eat the Nutella out of the jar, like with a spoon. And honey too. I would eat honey, like just eat it like it's soup. Sue me, like whatever. I just like it. What are you gonna do? I'm like a heavy supporter of Apple products. I will always have an iPhone. Ever since the iPhone 3 came out, I still have my old iPhone. My very first iPhone. I will always have an iPhone. Like, no one can persuade me that Samsung phones are better. I love Apple products. I will always have a MacBook. I don't own an iPad, but I'm thinking about getting one. But yeah, I'm just a huge like Apple junkie. I'm an animal lover. If you don't know anything else about me, know this. Baby animal videos take up probably 10% of my time. I go on YouTube and I get lost in this black hole of baby animal videos. If you've never searched for this on social media, please go do it right now. Right now I'm caught up in this penguin drama. If you don't know what's going on with the penguins and the wife who left her husband for this other penguin, you're losing. It's like this whole like thread on social media, and it's so funny, but I can spend hours and hours looking up stuff about animals. I love it. I could work in a zoo. Like, if I lost my job for some reason, I would be so content working at a zoo for the rest of my life. Real deal. Like, real deal. I used to think I wanted to be a veterinarian, but I hate blood, so that didn't work out. I believe, okay, so this is not contradictory, but I had to think about how to put it. I believe in spending money, and I believe in saving money heavily. So, saying it like complete opposite. I save money for rainy days. If my tires were to go on flat, if, you know, somebody was to get sick and need money, if Benjamin gets sick again and I have to take him to the doctor, buy his medicine, that type of thing, I always have money set aside for worst case scenario, just in case, for a rainy day. But I will blow money on things that I like. Food, my room service bills, sick. It's sickening. Concert tickets, oh my gosh, I don't even know. Random things that I see in TJ Maxx, and I'm just like, I probably need that. Whenever I move and like have a place and it's time to decorate, like strip club, just throw in ones. I just spend money on things that I enjoy, but I'm like, money is meant to be spent, so why not? So some people are like, you need to be, especially my mom, she's like, you need to be more responsible, you need to da-da-da. I'm like, Mom, I pay my taxes, I have my health insurance, my 401k, my student loans get paid, my car note, my insurance, all the bills are done. Why? I'm gonna blow the rest. Like, that's what it's there for. So I'm heavy up on if you enjoy something and you believe in something, spend money on it. And last but not least, I don't know if this was 50, but let's hope it was. I love Christmas, all things Christmas. I kind of mentioned this, like, as far as holiday season, but I'm that person that's, like, in Christmas mode, literally from November 1st until Christmas Day. I love it. I love it. It's just the best thing ever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I don't know if this was 50. It was really close to 50 if it wasn't. But those are some facts about me for my new subscribers and for people that are tuned in, so you guys can kind of like get a better sense of who I am as a person, that type of thing. So if you did sit through this video, thank you so much. I am so proud of everyone who's getting their CJOs, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I appreciate having you guys here, and I'll see you in my next one. I'll link all my social media down below, and yeah.